You could take anything. You could take a cheeseburger and deconstruct it to its source. Cheeseburger. Okay. All right, there we go. Dude, that stuff just comes out. Seriously. I have so much stuff in my head, and it just comes out. So anyway, okay, here we go. Day 77 of Suboxone withdrawal. Okay. I'm so tired, worked late, all that jazz, and gonna go in and see my family and eat. So here we go. All right, but I got stuff to say. I got stuff to say today. I hope it's a decent video. Okay, so here we go. Day 77. Ran 3 miles on my lunch, and I can feel that I'm just getting more and more in shape. It was easy. It really wasn't that bad. I mean, it's always hard to get going. I mean, it always is, but it's especially hard now, But once you get going, you kind of glide. I could have ran more, but I just didn't have time. I had to get back to work. Because I got to hop in the shower and So, anyway, but yeah, ran 3 miles, baby. Victory, baby. Get that victory every single day, okay? Seriously. And I've said this a million times. Exercise is such a game changer. It's huge. It's huge. That's how big it is. It's seriously huge, you guys. So anyway, okay, here we go. Okay, slept pretty good last night. Slept pretty solid. I'll say 7 hours last night. Dude, I'll take that. I will take it. I've been tired today. I'm hoping it's because I'm, gonna sleep good, or you know what I mean. Like I'm just tired. I've been yawning. In fact, is that the first time I've ever had? Oh, there's no way that is. Anyway, okay. But I gotta tell you straight up. Well, I'm gonna say this too. I got an announcement. We're crossing the Rhine frickin' River, dude. I'm just saying that right now. We're crossing the Rhine River. If things just continue, we'll just continue. We'll go under the Japanese and whatever and fight another war. We'll just extend this to Korea or no, we don't want to get into all the war. Anyway, but seriously, crossing the Rhine River, baby. I'm saying that right now. We're crossing the Rhine River. I know I haven't been maybe talking about as much military stuff lately, but crossing the Rhine River, baby, okay? So we are in the Rhineland, okay? We are in the Rhineland. We are in the fatherland, okay? Okay. So we're advancing, but I gotta tell you, dude, there is struggles, absolutely. And dude, I am finding it hard right now. Oh, it's hard not to get bored. I mean, seriously, it is really hard for me, especially as in the evening, and my kid goes to bed and stuff, and I'm just alone with my thoughts and stuff. And I read, I was reading in Matthew last night. And I was just first I did my hour of Isaiah study, and I wasn't into it as much as I normally am at all. I'm just okay. And then I read in Matthew, and I mean, keep in mind, dude, guys, I've read the whole Bible. I mean, I've read so much Bible, especially the New Testament. But I always get something out of it. But dude, last night I'm just yeah, I'm reading, and oh yeah, I know what's coming up now, and and it was just hard. So dude, I just was okay, whatever. I'm just gonna pray, and I just prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed and prayed, and I prayed till I fell asleep, and it was good. It's good to pray. Seriously, it's very good to pray and be real and let it out and stay in prayer and then let things, but, something too, it can be hard, not get bored, and it can be hard too, when you pray and things inside don't change, but you know what? God is always with you, don't let that, dude, we have to go through this, we have to. This detox is making us better people, stronger people. We're going to be able to help people. I've said that a million times, but seriously, we need to go through this. We have to. We just do. We deserve it, and we need to do it, because when you take, at least me, I took pills and I felt better than better a lot of times, and I worked hard and stuff, and it's kind of, I was cheating, or you kind of know what I'm saying, it was easier to work when I was high on pills, or so I thought, or and then it all comes crashing down eventually. But this is a fair, just payment. Okay, anyway, but something I wanted to talk about. Something I wanted to talk about, and this is crazy because I had this written down last night, and then because I've been talking to some people, but then it was crazy because I talked to this lady today, and she was asking me stuff, and she's been off Suboxone for quite a while, not quite a year, but coming up on a year in a couple months. And I just found out today she's taking kratom and stuff, and was asking me stuff, and I don't know, I just felt it last night, kratom use. I want to talk about kratom right now. So, because someone asked me too, the guy was like, well, what strand of kratom should I use? And I was like, none. I mean, none. That'd be my advice. I understand. I'm not saying if you're taking kratom and dude, and you're not taking opium, that's great. That's great. Keep doing, it's your life anyway. It's your life. But a question that I would want to ask you, long-term question, is, because I know you don't want to be a slave to opium, but if you take kratom every day, you are a slave to kratom. And people will be like, well, it's better than taking methadone. Is it? Is it better than taking methadone? I mean, is it really? Do you know that for a fact? You know the damage that kratom does to your liver or whatever, or, it's not FDA regulated and stuff. I mean, I guess what I'm saying, and you don't get as high either. So, I mean, I guess what I'm saying is, and I'm talking, I'm talking long term. I'm not talking, I know that there's people that do the switch, they get on the kratom, and then they stop taking the kratom, but I also know a lot of people really take a long time, or they never get off kratom, or... You kind of get what I'm saying too? I'm just saying, because I'm saying this through experience. I got clean off of methadone, start taking kratom, start taking it hard. I mean, I took copious amounts, so yes, I took huge amounts. I was spending lots of money on it, but I took it every day for 5 months, and then finally I'm I kind of knew the whole time, I was like, I'm cheating. Well, I stopped taking it. I didn't sleep good at all. I worked through it and stuff, but I had very anxiety, anxious. I didn't do the sleeping sucked, and you kind of get chills and sweats a little bit. So I guess what I'm saying, if you're taking kratom to help with your withdrawal, everything that it's helping with, you have to pay for that still. You get what I'm saying? You're still delaying the goal. Or you know what I mean? And I'm just telling you this so you know it and you think about it. I mean, seriously, just know what you're getting yourself into. If you have to take kratom every day, you're still a slave to something, to a substance. And what if all of a sudden that gets banned? What are you going to do? You're probably going to relapse, right? I mean, dude, I was on kratom for 5 months. I stopped taking it just abruptly. And I went through the crap, dude. It sucked. And within 2 months, I relapsed on opiate because I felt like something was missing still. And guess what? By 7 months, because I had done 7 months without kratom, by 7 months, dude, you're feeling way freaking better. So I'm just telling this to try to help you guys. You get your opioid receptors working with kratom. It's not the same as opium, straight up, yes. But I'm telling you, you can take a lot of it, and you could take, there's the stimulant strand and there's the red strand, the stuff that, dude, no matter what, you take a bunch of that stuff, dude, it can't be good for your body to take copious amounts of that stuff. And I know that there's entities on YouTube that push kratom and there's lots of money out there. I don't really care. Yeah, what's up? No, I don't really flip you off. But no, seriously, I'm not saying it has its place, but I'm talking dude, if you are sick of being a slave to something, why? I mean, if you were a slave, would you want to just change slave owners or just change? I mean, people will say, well, like I said, well, it's better than taking methadone, I guess that's your opinion. I didn't think it was. I didn't get as high. I mean, I was still just an addict. I was still, you know what I mean? And that's me. I understand people do it responsibly, and you can do it responsibly. But if you're talking months, that's not what you use it for. That's not how you use it, dude, to do it. I'm just telling you straight up. And I'm saying, I know some people do it, but I'm telling you right now, a lot of the people that are successful and clean never did that. Or two, you get what I'm saying? So there's a flip side to the coin too. So, don't just keep justifying it. And I don't mean to be judgy. There's just a lot of people out there that I don't know if they're not informed, and now they're on kratom and they're stuck and they're asking. It's And, and they ask me what strand, it's like, none. I wouldn't, seriously. I've been there. I've done it. It sucks. It sucks to come off of, dude. It sucks. And then you got to wean down on that. I mean, it's like it's the same game, dude. It's very similar, if it's not exactly the same. So anyway, I just felt like I really had to do that, dude. I could make a video and really get into kratom sometime, seriously, about stuff. Straight up, dude. It messes with your sex drive too. It's your opioid receptor. It's doing similar things. Okay. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, all right. Here we go. But yeah, dude. Like I was saying, dude. Like stuff's getting hard with boredom and anxiety and stuff. Like I have some anxiety and stuff. It's not major killer. It's not near as bad as I've expected. But dude, that's the thing too. Like I guess with the kratom thing too, you can freaking do it. You don't need kratom. I mean, I guess that was kind of my main point too. But like seriously, like you don't need it. You can do. I understand if you jumped off at a high dose, you got to use some for a while. It's better. I get it. But like, just don't be straight up dependent on that crap for months and months and months and months and months. You're just digging yourself another hole, another thing you have to get off of. You're still gotta pay the piper. It's a price. It's gotta be paid. There's no easy way. There's no just quick fix. Okay? There's no quick fix. Let's just be truthful. Let's be honest. This is truth. Okay? I've done it, you guys. So anyway, I know I might get pissed off people and comment, dude, I don't care if you take kratom. I don't care. I really, really don't. I'm just telling you straight up, and just, if you are on it, who cares? Just make plans to get off of it, but just don't let it go too long, because it's just like pills, dude. The longer you let it go, the harder it's going to be, and you still got to buy it. You still got to take it every day. I don't know, man. It sucks. I hated it. And I hated when I came off of it, and I didn't last very long. I relapsed, dude, within 2 months. Okay, I got to move this along, though. But seriously, but we're human, though. We mess up, dude. We're human. And, and this helped me last night when I was really struggling last night. I just opened up my Bible after a while, after reading and praying and stuff, too. I just was like, God, I just need something like meaty and truth. And so check this out. This is Psalm 73, into 73. My flesh and my heart may fail, but God is my strength, the strength of my heart, and my portion forever. But as for me, the nearness of God is my good. That is my good, okay? That is your good. The nearness of God. Our hearts will fail us, but God is our strength. He will never fail us, okay? But as for me, the nearness of God is my good. I have made the Lord my God my refuge. I may tell of your works, he says to God. Absolutely. Let's tell people of God's work, how he has delivered us from a slavery, being a slave to frickin' opium and drugs and whatever. I'm fired up right now. What's up? Okay, here we go. All right, I'm a little bit grumpy too. I'm like a grumpy old man right now. But anyway, sorry. Okay, here we go. Well, I'm not that grumpy. We'll try to lighten it up here. I got to move this along though. Okay, here we go. But let's also set our sight. Let's do God's interest, not our interest, not man's interest, not even our own interest, but God's interest. And let's illustrate this with Peter in the Bible. Okay, you ready for this? Check this out. From that time, Jesus began to show his disciples that he must go to Jerusalem and suffer many things from the elders and the chief priests and the scribes, and be killed and be raised up on the third day. Peter took him aside and began to rebuke him, saying, God forbid it, Lord. This shall never happen to you. But he turned and said to Peter, Get behind me, Satan. You're a stumbling block to me. For you are not setting your mind on God's interest, but man's. It seemed reasonable. I would have said the same thing to God, not knowing the whole big outlook, the big picture of what God's doing, and he's saving the world, okay? You're not setting your mind on God's interest, but man, so sometimes it can seem like, well, that's the, you know what I mean? That seems like the logical, no, God's interest, God's way, trust me, it's the better way. Then Jesus said to his disciples, if anyone wishes to come after me, he must deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. For whoever wishes to save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for my sake, I will find it. For what will it profit a man if he gains the whole world and forfeits his soul? Or what will a man give in exchange for his soul? Okay? Seriously, let that be a reminder. Let that sink in. That's powerful stuff right there. You know, following Jesus, it's not always the easiest. And that's the thing, dude. Like, God's interest is truth. It's truth. And sometimes truth is hard. Sometimes the truth is rough. Sometimes the truth is not what you want to hear. But you know what? It's always the truth, and it's not going to lie to you, okay? And think of that. Like, God is truth, okay? And the Bible says he cannot lie. That is something that God cannot do. He cannot lie. God is truth. So let's remember that, baby. Let's have the interests of God. I'm sorry if the Kratom stuff got too preachy. It's because I love you guys, and I want people to know, like, exactly what you're getting yourself into. And it seems, and I understand their situations, dude. I understand, but just use it wisely, okay? All right. Oh yeah, real quick, check this out. I had to re-up on my 5-HTP. L-theanine, and then L-tryptophan. Or you could just eat a bunch of, actually, chicken has more L-tryptophan in it than turkey. So, guess again there, turkey. Okay, that's from something. Okay, anyway, though, God bless. Stay clean, stay in the fight. If you screwed up, who gives a crap? Get back. Well, not who gives a crap, but, like, get back on it, baby. Get back on it. We'll get back on this bicycle, on this 2-seater bicycle, or, like, 58-person bicycle, or... What is the biggest bicycle, I wonder? I mean, I guess to a point it would probably collapse. I mean, it'd have to be made out of... Okay. Oh, man. Okay, here we go. God bless everyone. V for victory. Day 77. I'll be here tomorrow. God bless and salute.